I'm standing on stage, industry awards gala, 500 people, business leaders, investors, press. I just received Entrepreneur of the Year, trophy in hand, spotlight on me. My wife is in the front row, designer gown, diamond necklace, smiling. She thinks I'm about to give my acceptance speech. She thinks she's about to interrupt, announce our divorce, humiliate me in front of 500 people. She has no idea what I'm about to say. Before I begin, I say into the microphone, I need to address something. My wife was arrested this morning for embezzling $340,000 from my company. Let me tell you how I got here. Real quick, if you're here for stories where cheaters get exactly what they deserve, subscribe now. I post these every week and trust me, this one's wild. Now let's get into it. I'm James Mitchell. I'm 42, founder and CEO of a software company in Austin, Texas. We do cybersecurity solutions. Annual revenue, $15 million. My net worth, $8 million. I started the company 10 years ago, bootstrapped, no investors, built it from nothing. Married to Rebecca for 7 years, no kids. Rebecca worked at the company, Chief Operating Officer. I hired her 3 years into our marriage. She had an MBA, experience in operations. I trusted her. She managed finances, payroll, vendor contracts, accounting. I focused on product and sales. For 4 years, everything ran smoothly. The company grew, revenue increased, we were profitable. Then, 6 months ago, our accountant called. James, we need to talk. There are some irregularities in the books. What kind of irregularities? Missing funds, unexplained transfers, about $340,000 over 2 years. My stomach dropped. Where did it go? That's what we need to investigate. But the transfers were authorized by Rebecca. I hired a forensic accountant, gave him full access. Find out where the money went. 2 weeks later, he came back with a report, $340,000, transferred from company accounts to a personal account in Rebecca's name. Small amounts, $5,000 here, $10,000 there, spread over 2 years, disguised as vendor payments and consulting fees, but there were no vendors. No consultants, just Rebecca, stealing from my company. I confronted her. The forensic accountant found $340,000 missing, transferred to your account. Her face went pale. I can explain. Explain what? You stole from the company, from me. I was going to pay it back. I had expenses. I needed money. Expenses? What expenses? We make $400,000 a year combined. I made some bad investments. I lost money. I needed to cover it. So you stole from my company? I was going to fix it, I swear. I called my lawyer. Rebecca embezzled $340,000 from my company. What are my options? Press charges, report it to the police, file for divorce. I did all 3. The police investigated, reviewed the forensic report, the bank records, the transfers. They arrested Rebecca. Embezzlement, fraud. She posted bail, $50,000. Her lawyer tried to negotiate. She'll pay it back. Drop the charges. No, she stole from my company for 2 years. She's going to trial. The divorce process started. Rebecca wanted half of everything. The company, the house, my savings. She embezzled from the company, my lawyer said. She's not getting anything. Rebecca's lawyer fought hard. The company is marital property. She's entitled to half. She stole from it. That voids her claim. While this was happening, I received an award nomination, Entrepreneur of the Year from the Austin Business Journal, for growing my company despite challenges. The irony wasn't lost on me. The challenge was my wife embezzling $340,000. I accepted the nomination. The awards gala was in 3 weeks. Black tie event, 500 attendees, industry leaders, press coverage. Rebecca knew about it. Are you still going? She asked. Of course. Why wouldn't I? I just thought, with everything going on, the company is doing well. I deserve the award. She looked nervous. Can I come? As your wife? I hesitated. We were separated. Divorce pending, criminal charges pending. But I thought, let her come. Let her see me succeed, despite what she did. Fine, You can come. 2 days before the gala, I was at home. Rebecca was staying with her sister, but she'd left some things at the house. I was cleaning out her office, found a notebook, opened it. Inside, a handwritten script titled Divorce Announcement, Awards Gala. I read it. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I have something important to say. James and I are getting divorced. I can no longer support a man who values money over family. I'm leaving him, tonight, in front of all of you. She was planning to announce our divorce at my award ceremony, during my acceptance speech in front of 500 people, for maximum humiliation. I took photos of the script, sent them to my lawyer. She's planning to sabotage your award ceremony. We need to act fast. What can we do? The trial date is set for next month, but we can move up the arraignment, get her formally charged before the gala. Do it. The night of the gala. Black tie event. 500 attendees. Ballroom. Stage. Lights. Press. Rebecca arrived. Designer gown. Diamond necklace I'd bought her 2 years ago. Hair and makeup perfect. She sat in the front row, smiling, playing the supportive wife. I knew what she was planning. I'd seen her script. I can no longer support a man who values money over family. She had no idea what I was planning. The awards ceremony began. Several categories. Best Startup. Best Innovation. Best Growth. Then, the final award. Entrepreneur of the Year. The presenter opened the envelope. And the winner is James Mitchell, founder and CEO of SecureNet Solutions. Applause, standing ovation. I walked to the stage, shook hands, received the trophy. Rebecca was clapping, smiling, getting ready to stand up to interrupt, to announce our divorce. I took the microphone. Thank you so much for this honor. Building SecureNet has been the greatest challenge and reward of my life. Rebecca started to stand. This was her moment. I continued. Before I go further, I need to address something personal, something that affects this company and this award. Rebecca sat back down, confused. This wasn't in her script. 6 months ago, I discovered that $340,000 was missing from my company, embezzled over 2 years, by my chief operating officer. Gasps in the audience. That person is my wife, Rebecca Mitchell. She's sitting in the front row. Every head turned, cameras swiveled. Rebecca's face went white. She was arrested 3 weeks ago, charged with embezzlement and fraud. She posted bail. The trial is next month. Rebecca stood up. James, stop. She planned to announce our divorce tonight, during this speech, to humiliate me in front of all of you. I found her script. She was going to say, I value money over family. I pulled out my phone, showed the photo of her handwritten script on the screen behind me. The audience could read it. I can no longer support a man who values money over family. Murmurs, whispers, shock. The irony is she stole $340,000 from the company, from our employees, from our clients, and she's accusing me of valuing money over family. Rebecca ran out, sobbing. Her sister followed. I stood there, holding the trophy. 500 people, staring. Despite this betrayal, SecureNet is thriving. We're growing, we're profitable, and we're stronger than ever. Thank you for this award. It means everything. Standing ovation, louder than before. The story went viral, local news, business journals. CEO exposes wife's embezzlement at award ceremony. Rebecca's trial was fast-tracked. The publicity made it impossible to delay. She pleaded guilty, avoided jail time, 5 years probation, restitution, $340,000 plus interest. Community service, 500 hours. She got a job, administrative assistant, $42,000 a year, paying me back $1,500 per month. Will take 20 years to pay it all back. The divorce was finalized. She got nothing. The judge ruled that embezzlement voided any claim to marital assets. I kept the company, the house, my savings. She got her car and her debt. SecureNet grew. The publicity from the awards ceremony brought new clients. The CEO who exposed his wife's embezzlement and still won Entrepreneur of the Year. Revenue doubled. $30 million. I hired a new COO, someone with impeccable references, background checks, everything. Started dating again, met a woman named Amanda, 39, CFO at a tech company, smart, ethical, transparent. We've been together for 2 years. She's never asked about my money, never asked to work at my company, just respect. 3 years after the awards gala, I was speaking at a business conference in Dallas, panel on entrepreneurship and resilience. Rebecca was in the audience, attending for professional development, required by her probation. After the panel, she approached me. "James, Rebecca, you were great up there. Congratulations on the company's growth." "Thanks. I'm sorry for everything, for stealing, for planning to humiliate you, for being dishonest." "I know. Do you forgive me?" I looked at her, at the woman who stole $340,000 from my company, who planned to announce our divorce at my award ceremony. "I don't forgive you, but I don't hate you either. You made your choices, you're living with them. I lost everything, my career, my reputation, my marriage. I'm paying you back $1,500 a month for the next 17 years. You didn't lose everything, you stole it, and then you lost it because you got caught. I know. I wish I'd been honest. Told you about the investments. Asked for help. So do I, but you didn't. And now here we are." Amanda walked up. "Ready to go? We have dinner with investors." "Yeah." Rebecca looked at Amanda. "She's lovely." "She is, and she's honest." We walked away. The best revenge, I learned, wasn't revenge at all. It was standing on stage, accepting an award, and exposing the truth before your wife could execute her plan to humiliate you, and then building a life so good that running into your ex 3 years later, while she's attending conferences for probation and you're speaking on panels about success, feels like seeing a stranger whose betrayal had nothing to do with your $30 million company and your honest girlfriend. Some people plan to humiliate others publicly. They write scripts, they plan their moment. They're wrong, because sometimes the person they're planning to humiliate finds the script and announces their arrest first, and then everyone sees who the real criminal was. If this story proves that karma is real, help me out. Smash that subscribe button and hit the bell icon. I've got more stories where people who plan betrayals get exposed spectacularly. Drop a comment and tell me, would you have announced her arrest at the ceremony or kept it private? I'm curious what you'd do. See you next time.